All right. Hey, hey! I like that. Hey, guys. Hey. Hey. Max, you didn't tell me what a good-looking room this was. Give yourselves a hand. What a great-looking crowd. It is hard to look this good on a Wednesday night. Middle of the work week, been taking care of the kids, or taking care of somebody else's shitty kids, or driving assholes around in your car all day. Not your family, ma'am. I mean, like if you're an Uber driver or something like that. You'd never go there. Any other natives in the crowd? Wow. I fully expect one of these times I'm going to ask that question, a tomahawk's going to come flying by and he's like, who do you call a native, white boy? I had to give a buddy a ride to pick up his car at the shop earlier, and he started just going on and on about how the Republicans are going to destroy the Democrats this year. So I turned on NPR. Not because I like NPR, but it just pisses off my conservative friends when I listen to it. Actually, I do like NPR, because it pisses off my conservative friends. I am a left coast native, but I do know a little something about the right. My wife is from a Montana ranching family. Calling those folks conservative, that's like calling Charlie Sheen a little crazy. They think Dick Cheney's a liberal. In fact, her brothers have moved so far to the right, they've actually turned the corner, and they're now sneaking up on the left from behind. They're good people, I like them, they're great. Few things I have learned in my 25 years of marriage: never to debate with my in-laws, politics, guns, best method for milking semen from a bull. I don't make it up, I just report it. No, I love them, they're great people. So I wore my 80s drug dealer shirt tonight. Yeah? Any pot smokers in the crowd? Come on, I'm not a cop. On duty. Alright, so some of you might, anybody here remember when you bought weed by the bag instead of by the thimbleful? Right? And you paid about as much for the bag as you do now for the thimble? But if you actually smoke the whole thimble in one sitting, you better have like 12 hours to kill. That shit's strong now. Yeah, it used to be a big partier. I don't do it anymore. Back in the day when I was a stoner, I always thought, how cool would it be, instead of Build-A-Bear, if they had a store called Build-A-Bong? Right? Got this whole shelf of real vases. You make a bong out of it, take it up. No, Mom, that's a vase. Yeah, no, I don't do it anymore. Pot was my drug of choice. I really did. Never really got into cocaine. I liked the way it smelled, though. That was Pot's really big again. It's amazing. It's made this research. I guess everything's new again, right? Everything that's old is new again. But it's in the news all the time. I was reading internet news articles over the weekend. There was a criminologist released a study. The states that have legal recreational pot have seen a spike in the incidence of petty crime, particularly shoplifting. The most common things shoplifted: snack foods, disposable diapers, and energy drinks. I get that one. The very next story I read, 79-year-old retired Catholic nun in Berkeley petitioning the city for a permit to open a medical marijuana dispensary catering to the elderly. In a related story, the Berkeley Walmart manager stated that effective immediately, Fiber One bars, Depends, and prune juice would all be kept under lock and key. Yeah, I don't do it anymore, but isn't it crazy how pot makes everything taste amazing? Well, almost everything. When my daughter was little, she used to mix up these crazy ass concoctions, like, here, Daddy, try some. It's like, yeah, we'll put that in the fridge for later, honey. 3 in the morning, there I am. Oh, this anchovy pot roast cheesecake is awesome. Where's the Cool Whip? It's ironic because, now that I don't smoke, all my surf buddies want me to, smoke with them before we paddle out. I'm like, idiots, don't you realize you're just putting on seasoning for the sharks? I mean, yeah, if they do eat you, kind of mellow, but now we got a shark with the munchies. Like, where's the Cool Whip, right? I broke my leg a couple of months ago, doing something stupid. We won't get into that. But I went to urgent care because I have private health insurance and my ER deductible is like the GDP of a small African nation. So I go to urgent care, I walk in, and I walk into the waiting room from Beetlejuice. I kid you not. The line is a mile long. I get in line behind this young lady, and she's glued to her phone, literally glued to her phone. Her little sister put crazy glue on her phone. Her little sister was there with her. She had her pet hamster crazy glued to the top of her head because Big Sis was not happy. So I get signed in. I'm looking for a place to sit. I look around the room. Craziest collection of people you have ever seen. I got this one guy. He's got just the handle of a screwdriver sticking out of his neck. Right? Another guy is bent over a chair. He's got the bottom half of a Barbie hanging out of his ass. Fell on it in the tub. So I find a place to sit. And in the middle of this room, there's this guy obscenely happy, body cast up to here. And he's going on and on about how great life is and how wonderful it is to be alive. And the screwdriver guy leans over to him and goes, "Wish that bus had been going faster." Tough room. So I leave urgent care and I have to stop at the pharmacy on the way home to get some drugs. Did you know that they now have fast-acting Tylenol? Which begs the question, why was it ever not fast-acting Tylenol? No, this broken leg doesn't hurt that bad. Give me the slow-acting stuff. There are times when I would have ground that shit up and snorted it to get in my bloodstream faster. Oh, God. So I was on crutches for, a few weeks. And it's funny, people treat you different ways when you're on crutches than when you're not. And it's like two different things you will get. It's either they bend over backwards to be nice to you, help you cut in front of me, or it's like, oh, he's an easy target, we can take advantage of him. So you're in the grocery store, and like little old ladies are doing this, I can beat him, they're on their walker, race you to the checkout. So I actually did that. I went to the grocery store when I was on crutches, and I get outside, and like an idiot, I had parked next to the strip where the grass is, and they had watered while I was in the store. So I'm juggling my crutches and my phone and my keys, and there's this kid out there, and he's getting the carts, and he looks at me and goes, "You need some help?" No, I'm a guy. So of course I drop my phone, and I bounce over one puddle, and bounce over the next puddle, and bam, face first into a pile of dog shit. And the kid looks at me and he goes, "Well, at least it didn't land in the puddle." I'm insured for the puddle, I am not insured for the poodle. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting live comedy. My name is Mark Ciarrocchi.